oota, näe, nii.
Meil sinna poole see mind on...
Tule ju!
Täpselt keskel on praegu. Mari pead ei ole näha ainult.
Mari, sind ei ole näha.
Ma olen liiga pikk. Ma olen liiga pikk, jah. Haha.
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 Nüüd teeme nalja.
3, 4.
Haha. See on see naeru aeroobika, nüüd naerame.
Not the beginning, just a voice like a riot rocket every revision. But you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm and know the words and steady song.
What I learned from this year, firstly, of course, time management. Meaning how to do many different things at the same time, and also how to balance my ISEC work, my school, and personal life. I think that's something that all ISECers on some higher level learn a lot. Second thing is delegate, is how to be a leader who really does the things that leader needs to do, meaning that I don't do the small things, but I just coordinate and I make sure that everything is really working. Then long-term thinking. Most of the things that I have done this year, or I mean that I have started this year, are the things that will not realize in this term, but they will realize in the next or the one after the next one. So this long-term thinking is something that I really have learned from this year. Also teamwork, working in a team of 5 people.
Cool!
Also being a role model and leading an organization of 60 people. That's not something that you will usually get at the age of 22. What I also learned is that actually I can manage much more than I thought before. I can do so much more and my ambitions have grown and I have much more self-confidence. And the last thing is that I learned that the field I'm dealing with at the moment is something that I want to connect my future with.
Things as Efka said, that was this time management thing. And for me personally it was more like, although I'm doing more, I have more responsibility, I have to do more things than probably ever before in my life. I have more free time than most probably again ever before in my life. That means that although I'm doing more, I'm also being able to have more free time through better management of time. So and that includes many things like delegating or just getting the balance right and stuff like that. Second thing I've learned is to read.
Yes, so I didn't know how to read before.
Yeah, so what I mean by read is that I've always loved reading books. But the thing is that doing before, I really didn't have the time, or I just thought I didn't have the time to read. But now I enjoy reading and it's cool. I learned to read again. Third thing would be the management part or leading or managing an organization of 60 people. That experience alone is something that very few people actually in the world will ever get. 60 people is a number of people. This organization, ISEC Tallinn, is basically essentially bigger than most companies in Estonia or most companies in the world, meaning that I have experience of leading something that most leaders in the world will never ever get, and that is something that I really value. Someone just said something to me on Skype. Again.
That's Facebook.
Or Facebook. Another thing is long-term planning, meaning thinking more ahead, not only 1 year, but also thinking more ahead into how can you evolve the organization during the next years as well, not only thinking about 1 month or 1 year ahead. Also, one really critical thing is crisis management or problem solving. In the EB, especially during recruitment and other times, when it can get pretty hectic, then you have to make critical decisions. You have really little time, and the impact of those decisions is really huge. So you will definitely huge. You will definitely learn about how to deal in these kinds of situations and what to do, which is
Like
pretty
95%. I agree with Efka because, and also I think that shows that what is the value of being in EB, like to find the balance in life, in everything that we are doing, because for sure we have also our own life outside of IASEC. We're not just living in IASEC office. Or although many EB members have stayed overnight here as well because they're
Actually,
just,
only White has stayed here for the night.
Yes, I have.
I think Kadri as well, but I'm not sure.
Really, for the night?
Maybe
I didn't spend the night with Katrin here.
like separately, yes.
Okay.
But
Continue.
that's another story, I guess. You can ask Ott about that. But no, like before I didn't have any experience with like leading an organization or as well as like long-term planning and those kinds of things. For at least the three of us, the things that we've learned are quite similar, and I guess that shows that the things that you learn and the things that EB can offer are quite similar, and yes, to everyone.
Yes, so it doesn't actually matter what position you take, but the experience more or less will be very, very similar among all EB members.
Yes.
So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to